Well, hi there, people. It's Anne Marie, and today it is the 25th of September 2020, and it's Friday, and we're going to be talking about the weekend's forecast and what to expect for this weekend. So, if you can join me, or if you have joined me, please put a comment in the chat box, which is the comment box, so that I know that you're here. If you're on YouTube, please ring the bell, like, and subscribe. Um, I do these several times a week, and I always try to make them interesting, fun, and informative. So I'm not your typical psychic. I like to have fun because I believe that spirit likes to have a laugh. I don't believe that spirit is as serious as what people make out to be. Well, at least not the spirits that talk to me, not the angels that talk to me. I mean, they have to enjoy a good joke, don't they? Because I love to have a joke. So I draw the spirits to me that like to laugh and joke and like to have fun. So again, put a comment in the box. Let me know that you're here. It says that there's some people online, but they've not put comments in the box yet. And I'm going to give the weekend forecast. I'm going to do three piles, so you can pick pile A, B, or C to how it relates to you to the weekend. Because there's some awesome energies around at the moment because we've got that fall equinox energy. So a lots of things should become clearer. It's like the mist should clear and the fog should give way, and you should figure out what it is that you'd like to do. So Dion Brown says hello, made it from the UK. Yeah, I made it. Yay, hello Dion. So it's nice of you to join us today. I don't know if I've seen you before, but hey, it's great for you to be here, and we'll have some of our regulars here as well. So don't forget to put a comment in the chat box. If you're on one of the Facebook groups, it's best just to hop over to Anne Marie Psychic Medium page, because there I will be able to see your comments. And the way that Facebook has it set up, you need to be able to like and subscribe, and what do they call it? Like the page, like the post, and follow the page. That's it. Like the page, follow the page, and like the post in order for me to be able to see your comments. All right. Somebody says, "Good morning, beautiful." Well, thank you. Good morning, beautiful, right back at you. You're in one of the groups. I can't see your name. So if you're in a group and you're staying in the group and you're not coming over to the Psychic Medium page, let me know what your name is. Hey, Rhonda. Good morning, Rhonda. How are you doing today? Heather says hello from the UK. Hello, Heather. Yes, tell me where you're dialing in from, or where you're hail from today, because it's always nice to know where people are. Somebody else says good morning, so tell me who it is, so I can say good morning right back at you. Okay, and I see a nice smiley face there, but I don't see a name. So you're obviously in one of the groups. So let me just tell you a little bit about the cards. These are my Oracle cards, and they won a gold medal award for the best divination product in 2020 from the Coalition of Visionary Resources. Now, if you work in the mind, body, spirit, soul industry, whether it be part time, whether you're a healer, an author, a jewelry creator, a candle maker, anything to do with alternative healing, alternative practitioners, life coaches, soul coaches, psychics, designers, tarot card makers, readers, whatever. Cova.org is the organization that you should be joining, because they have all kinds of programs to help like-minded professionals to actually get together and make the most of things. Okay, so that's covr.org. So whether you're full-time or part-time, head on over to cova.org, cover.org, corvg .org, and join. Okay, membership is free. If you want a mentor to help you with your career and help you with your business, then there is a fee for membership, but that's still only $80 a year. I mean, that's nothing. That's not even what, it's nothing in this day and age, nothing at all. So Tammy says, oh, Valerie says, good morning from Bardstown, Kentucky. Tammy says, morning, I shared. Heather says, South Wales. Okay, remind me where you're hailing from again, Tammy. Claire says, good morning from South Wales. Oh, I just said that, didn't I? Sorry. Yeah. Valerie says good morning. Tammy says good morning. Heather says South Wales. Right, let me know where you're coming from. So it's always good to know where people are talking to us from. I'm just going to give it a minute or two before I start going on about the forecast. You can get the cards from Amazon.com and all good retailers in USA and Canada that sell mind, body, soul stuff. All good bookstores, all good metaphysical stores, crystal shops, anybody that sells oracle cards, tarot cards in the USA or Canada should be stocking these cards. If not, you can get them from Amazon.com. Oh, that's it, Tammy. Iowa, I remember now. Colette Stockport. Ooh. Now, if you're in England or Europe, you need to get them from me because they're not on general distribution yet in the UK or in Europe. So, Colette Stockport, I'm just not far from you. I'm in Hyde. So we go through Bredbury, then we come to Hyde, and I'm in the hills section of Hyde, going up towards Mottram. So that's where I am. I do readings via Zoom and via Facebook Messenger, so you can always book me on the website as well if you want a private session with me. And if you want to join our groups, there's Anne-Marie Anne-Marie's Oracle Card group, where I do some more sessions and readings for people. I do some teachings, and there's also Six Sense Oracle School. That's if you own a set of cards and you want some free classes. Don't forget to join Six Sense Oracle School on Facebook. All right. So I guess that's given us a few more minutes now. Is anybody else joining us? Anybody else saying hello, hello, hello? So I'm going to say I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I really do. I'm going to get started right now, so hold on to your hats, people. Okay. This weekend, it's all about I subscribe to you on YouTube. Yes, please. On YouTube, it's sixsenseconnection.com because that's my business name, sixsenseconnection.com. Okay. And somebody asked me, what do the cards cost? They cost $22.95. And if you're an Amazon Prime member, then you get free shipping. Great. Thank you. So, tell people this weekend where to get off. It's one of those weekends where you can say anything once as long as you say it with a smile. So make sure you say it with a smile and tell them, knock that shit right off. Okay? Not having it? No. So make sure you tell people this weekend exactly what you will and what you won't put up with. Don't say things like, I want to have a word with you. Because, when you say things like, I want to have a word with you, people go, oh no, I'm in trouble. What have I done now? Just come right back out at it and say, hey, when you do this, it drives me crazy. You need to not do it no more. Okay, can we have a deal on that? Because it really, really pushes my buttons. So please do not do that anymore unless you're wanting to seriously offend me. Yeah, I'll get my back up. I'll get my temper going. And you don't want to do that. You don't want to see my dragon, do you? I'm sure nobody wants to see anybody's dragon, do they? But that's what happens sometimes. And sometimes it's down to us because we don't always tell people what offends us and what doesn't offend us. Sometimes we just in the habit of biting that lip too long and too hard, and then when we finally manage to say something, we blurt it out, don't we? We lose our temper and we blurt it right out. So try and avoid doing that this weekend, people. Just say, knock it off. Okay, that doesn't fly. I don't like it. I find that offensive. Whatever it is, make sure that you're saying that to people. Okay, tell them nicely and tell them not to do it again. Okay. Now, this weekend's all about healing as well. It's about figuring out what you want to do. So figure out what you want to do. Where do you want to head to this fall? Because we're in the fall now and we've got that wonderful equinox energy with us. So any big changes that you want to make in your life, it's a perfect time for doing that. So make those changes and enjoy them, okay? So bring in the healing. If you can, go take a walk in the countryside, go take a walk in the countryside. And if anyone adds a photograph to this thread of them taking a walk in nature, either at the beach or at the countryside, and dates that photo, and it has today's date, tomorrow or Sunday's, they will be in for a very special surprise from me. They'll get a special message from me all for themselves. So make sure to add a photo of yourself in the thread. Show me where you actually went and where you actually did some relaxation stuff this weekend, because it's a great weekend for connecting with nature and getting down to nature. So, hello Nancy from, she's early in South Carolina. Yeah, it is early. It's probably, 10 after 7 there? And Linda Field says, hi Anne-Marie. Hi Linda. Yeah, in Eastern Daylight Saving, in Eastern Daylight Time in the USA, it's just 10 after 7 in the morning. In England, it is 10 after 12. So we just turned noon in the UK, and God only knows what time it is in California. Let me see. Mountain time is 7 hours behind us. So they're going to be 5 a.m. And in California, I think it's about 4 o'clock in the morning. Oof. So we will get those people watching us on playback, I'm sure. So don't forget to put a comment in the box so that Facebook shows it as one of your preferred messages. And if you want to message of your own, please remember to like and share the post. But you have to be a page subscriber. You have to like the page, like the post, so that I can see where it comes up, and share it in on your own page if possible. Share it in a group as long as you have the group leader's consent, or if you're an admin to the group and you know it's okay, just go ahead and share it anyway. Okay, I appreciate all the likes and shares and comments, as many of them as possible that I can get. It's absolutely amazing. All right, so we're talking about the energy for healing for this weekend, and that's what's coming up. So once we've told people where to get off, once we've had our nice little mini meditation by relaxing under the trees or in the forest or in the woodlands, or putting our feet in the water at the beach or in the lake or whatever, we've reset our energy. Once we've reset our energy, we let our free spirit roam. Our free spirit just says, yay, I can breathe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel so good. I can breathe. And that's exactly what I'm going to do this weekend. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to put on here some photos of me relaxing in the woodlands. So make sure that you watch the thread. And if you put a photo of you relaxing, you'll get a very special message from me. Now, here we go with the cards for the weekend. And I will give people individual messages as well. We've got 3 piles. I've got pile A, which has got a piece of rose quartz on top of it. Pile B, which has got a piece of rainbow fluorite on top of it. And pile C, which has got a clear quartz seer stone on top of it. So pick pile A, B or C. A is the one to the left. B is the center pile. And C is the one to the right. So whether you're watching this now or you're watching it on playback, please pick a pile. And then if you like and share and you're watching it at the moment, and I see your comment because you're a page sharer and that you like my page and that you've subscribed on YouTube, I will give you a private message. Okay. All right. So here we go. Pile A. Nancy has chosen pile A. Anybody else has chosen pile A? Put it in the comments for me. Let's see who else has chosen pile A. So, how have you all been? Has anybody got any really deep issues? I remember Tammy had some issues with movers. Did you get help with moving, Tammy? I hope you got help with moving. Okay. So here we go. Some people are putting A in the comment box. So here we go. Here's the cards for A. All right. So let's see what we got. We got attitude of gratitude, romance, and time to emerge. So let's go to those cards individually that was under pile A. So this is a good one. These are good ones because these are telling us to tell you to have the attitude of gratitude this weekend. So be grateful for everything that comes your way. Even if you can say, hey, I'm grateful for it happening today and not tomorrow or not tonight. At least today can cope with it. Okay. Tammy says, yes, you got help with moving. Yay, Tammy. I'm so glad. All right. So have the attitude of gratitude. That's the first card out for pile A. So make sure that everything on your path is received graciously and gratefully. Spirit loves somebody that's cheerful. And look at the woman with her hands on this card. She's got her arms wide open. She's ready to receive. When you have the attitude of gratitude, you're saying to Spirit, bring it on. The more the merrier. I'm so happy and I'm so grateful for all the joy that you're sending into my life each and every day. And so it is. Amen. Can we have a hallelujah? Hallelujah. Okay. The middle card on this pile is going on about romance. So maybe you need to sort something out romantically. Maybe there's been something bugging you about your romantic life. So that's the middle card on the pile. So are you grateful that you've got new romance coming into your life? Or are you grateful to rekindle the flames with your current love? Okay. Because sometimes when the romance card comes out, it's because we've been taking each other for granted too much. So we need to step up to the plate and need to make our nearest and dearest feel loved, adored, and appreciated. Okay? Because everybody loves to feel loved, adored, and appreciated. So do something that makes them feel needed and appreciated if you already have somebody special in your life. And if you don't, if you're single, then you need to mingle, whether it's online or whether it's at the local or where you go. Make sure you do your social distancing. You can still flirt and have a mask. So make sure you stay safe, okay? But it's a great weekend for romance all around for those of you that have chosen pile A. And then the last card that came out for pile A is the Emerge card. So what are we emerging into? Well, we're taking centre stage in our own life. We're deciding we're having the attitude of gratitude. We're deciding we're in love with life itself and everything around us is loving and glowing and happy. And we're deciding that we're taking centre stage in our own life and going, da-da, look at everybody, it's me, I'm here. I'm ready to take centre stage. I'm ready to emerge. I'm ready to be happy. I'm ready for the next exciting adventure. I'm ready to have fun. I'm ready to have love. I'm ready to have laughter in my life. Because all this and more, when we have that attitude of gratitude and you bring in all these things in, you're just ready for everything and anything. Okay? So there is your pile A, people. And that is an absolutely magical pile. So again, let's look at the cards so that we can just go over the pile A for you if you chose pile A. We have the attitude of gratitude, okay? Have the attitude of gratitude so that good things can come your way. That's in the background. As far as, don't forget, the general energy for the weekend is to tell people nicely where to get off, but tell them to get off. Don't be putting up with no BS. Yeah, tell them knock that shit off. Do it nicely and kindly. Bringing in the healing for yourself, for your mind, body and spirit by doing something relaxing, going out to the woodlands or going to the beach. And if you attach a photo of you doing any of these things in the comment box in the thread, I will send you a very special message. Please make sure the photo is dated, okay? And because once you've done all that, that brings you into this emerging energy, and it brings into this free-spirited energy. You can just be more of yourself. You can be more of your authentic self. You can be more of who you want to be. So this would make an amazing change for you. And because it's the equinox energy, it could be a great change for the better. So don't forget, people, get out, get on with it and have some fun. So that was pile A. Okay. Pile B, the center pile. What do we have under the rainbow fluorite? Well, we have cut the cords, we have forgiveness, and we have new beginnings. So let's look at those collectively and see what they're telling me, okay? Because don't forget, these cards have got a guidebook with them. So you've got meanings in the book, but you've also got your own intuition. You can look at the cards intuitively. You can look at them all together and go, well, okay, what is that telling us? Well, that first card there for pile B is telling us cut the cords. So we ask Archangel Michael, we say, Archangel Michael, and you can use a wooden spoon, you can use a double terminated crystal point, or anything wooden will work for you. I just don't want you using any knives, and you just go, Archangel Michael, please cut all cords that have attached themselves to me advertently or inadvertently. Please send them to the ground, send them to the dust. Don't forget to make the things that go all around you, all around your body, arms and legs, under your feet as well. Archangel Michael, please cut all cords that have attached themselves to me advertently or inadvertently. Send all the negative ones to the ground. Replace them with cords filled with love, with light, with joy, with prosperity, with hope, with gratitude, with anticipation, with great new opportunities. Whatever fills your heart, whatever floats your boat, that's what you need to be adding to that. Okay, so we can say we want some love, we want some romance, we want some kisses. We can say we want some good luck, we want some happiness, we want some good health. We can ask Archangel Michael to cut all those negative cords, send them to the ground, and replace them with cords filled with what our heart desires. Okay, so that's the first card on pile B. The second card on pile B is the forgiveness card. So, like we said, we've got to watch this with your equinox energy. So, who do you need to forgive? Is there something renting space in your head? Are you carrying some resentment about something that happened? It could have happened yesterday, it could have happened years ago. But if you're carrying some resentment over that situation, I know it was probably very bad what happened to you, but that's kind of like ingesting poison and expecting it to hurt somebody else. It's not going to do it. The only person it's going to hurt is you. So forgive everybody involved, because once you forgive, once you bring in the law of forgiveness, you're letting yourself off the hook. You're giving yourself permission to move forward, because it must be hard to hold on to all that anger and all that bitterness. It's so easy to let it go, because once you let it go, you can go free. You're free. You're no longer chained to that situation. You no longer have to keep reliving that in your mind. You no longer have to keep going over and over and over that situation again, because, you know, when things like that happen, it's crazy. And you can't make sense out of crazy, can you? So quit trying. Forgive everybody involved, because then the law of karma can come in. So what I mean by that is when you forgive them, you release them. So if there's any negative karma due to them because of what they did to you, that will come back on them then. But while you're still holding on to that situation, the law of karma cannot take its turn. It's held up. It's waiting for you to forgive. So forgive them. Forgive them, and then forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for not knowing any better. Forgive yourself for not seeing it coming. Forgive yourself for being too trusting. Whatever it is that you know, being too gullible. Whatever it is that you need to forgive yourself for, just forgive yourself. Just let yourself off the hook. And like I said, it's the autumn equinox. It's the perfect time to let yourself off the hook, so you can move forward with love, with grace, with ease. So give the olive branch to yourself. The dove of peace is trying to come your way. Okay. And then once you've been able to do that, and this is huge for you, this is a huge breakthrough, because then we get new beginnings that are heaven sent, blessed by the angels, carried from heaven straight to you, straight from the divine. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. So this says we're starting a new chapter in our lives. Everything is possible. Hold on to your hats, because it's going to get an exciting, fun time. So what do you want? Do you want a new baby? Do you want a new lifestyle? Do you want a new home? What do you want? You want a new job? You want a new love? Whatever it is that you want that's new, it will be there for you. Okay? So it's amazing that we take some simple steps and boom, everything falls into place. And that's what Spirit is telling us about this center pile, which is pile B at the moment. Okay, now let's go to pile C, or the pile on the right hand side, and let's see what they're telling us. So we've done the first pile, we've done the second pile, now we're going to pile C. Okay, so this is what we've got for these cards. We have the Martyr energy, we have the Intuition, and then we have the Abundance card. So what do they mean all put together? So let's put them down and let me go through them for you. Okay, so here's how they look all together. And when you're trying, if you have a set of my cards and you're reading and you're learning how to read, you just have to stare at them for a few moments, and you just have to clear your mind and say, well, you know, what is it telling me? Okay, this is the message for the weekend. What is it telling me? The first card is always the background. The second card is what you should be doing. And the third card is the result, the best result. Okay. I want the best result. Do you want the best result? Let's see if we can get the best result. Okay, so the first card is the Martyr card. So what does that mean? That means that this is how we feel. Nobody helps me. I have to do everything alone. I'm tired of carrying the weight of the world on my shoulders. These kids, if they just pick up and clean up after themselves, lives would be better. And if it's people at work, these co-workers are not pulling their weight. You feel that you're hard done by. You feel that you're doing everything. And instead of letting people do what it is that they need to do, you're just saying, I could have it done while you're thinking about it. Just get out my way. I'm just going to get it done now. Back off. Let them do what they need to do. Let them learn how to do it themselves. And don't micromanage. Let them learn to do it in their own way. If it doesn't live up to your expectations, too bad, so sad. Just give them some tips and say, hey, that's very nice that you did that. When you do it again for me, could you maybe think about this, or could you maybe think about that? Because that might make it go easier and quicker for you, you know? Give them positive reinforcement, positive encouragement, so that you don't have to keep doing everything yourself. Okay? So do not be the martyr. All right. Be the hero energy in itself, you know. So we can be Mighty Mouse, can't we? Here he comes to save the day. Or we can be Mighty Woman or Wonder Woman, and here she comes to save the day. And we can just swoop in and do what other people can't do from time to time and be their hero, but we don't have to be the martyr. We don't have to sacrifice ourselves so that everybody else can do what they want to do, because we need to look after ourselves first. We really do. Okay, let me just say a couple of good mornings to some of the people. Oh, Donna Barnes says anything for me. Nancy Riley says thank you. Dion says thank you for a beautiful A. She picked A. Brenda says liked and shared from Brenda in Florida. Yay, Brenda. If you like and share, then I'm going to get you a free message of your own. Okay? And Tammy said that she liked and shared. Make sure you share it to your own page where it's visible, and make sure that you're actually a page liker. If you're on YouTube, you've rang the bell. Okay. Where are we going? Bernice says good morning. Good morning, Bernice. Thank you for B. Yes, I think that is very, very apt for you, Tammy, with your move and everything. I think that's very, very apt. And Nikki Brown says good morning. Good morning, Nikki. Okay, so here we go again, people. We have got the Martyr Energy, which is card A in the background. Nikki, you've just seen Pal B. So and then we've got the Martyr Energy, which is Pal C. Sorry, the second card on this pile is the Intuitive Energy card, which is this one, which says, instead of being the martyr, follow your gut, follow your instincts. Your instincts won't lie to you. Your martyr energy comes from the ego, comes from what I call edging God out, because you're just full of because you're feeling so fed up and fed up, hard done by, and put on. So it tends to throw you into that ego energy, whereas we want you to be in the intuitive energy. When you're in the intuitive energy, you can do anything. You really can, because you're in tune with the divine, and you can actually channel and make all this stuff work for you instead of working against you. So follow your instincts, because you feel them in your gut and they come straight from the divine, and your instincts never lie and they never talk shit about you. Whoops, sorry, they never talk bad about you. Okay, so if you hear yourself talking bad about yourself, that's just your intuition or your ego. That's just your imagination or your ego. It is not your intuitive connection to source, not connection to the divine. Okay, so if you can follow your intuition, maybe you should buy a lottery ticket this weekend. Who knows? I think the Euro Millions in Europe tonight is like 110 million or something. But we've got the prosperity tree coming in for Pile C. And what that means is when you've decided that you can't change anybody except yourself. So you're willing to change yourself. When you're allowing yourself to be showered with abundance and happiness and goodness, it'll all be there. It will all be there for you, okay? So let things come through. I don't give messages out, personal messages, unless you've liked and shared. And I am available for personal readings. You can go to my website. You can book an appointment with me via Zoom. We can focus on past, present, future. We can focus on past lives. We can focus on lost loved ones. Whatever you need, we can focus on those things. All right, so that was Pal C. Nice abundance message. So let's see who's liked and shared now. And let's see what we've got for you. Jackie says that she shared for me, hon. So we've got Jackie. We've got Brenda, Tammy, Jackie. Hi, Kathy from Florida. Hi, Tiffany. Catherine from Nebraska says good morning. So I think I've got everybody here now. Bernice says good morning. I think I've got everybody. Let's see. Everybody I can see anyway. So if you've liked and shared this, my page on your page, and you are a page subscriber, or if you're on YouTube and you've subscribed to that and you've rang the bell, let me know. Let me know if you've liked and shared. Oh, Tiffany says liked and shared. And if you put a photograph of yourself out doing something fun in the countryside this weekend and it's got a date on it, date timestamp, I will give you a special message too on Monday. Donna says she's liked and shared. Okay, so here we go. Let's start with Brenda. Let's get a message out for Brenda. Whoops, let's put these back in. So we've got a full deck of cards, so we're working with a full deck of cards. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about this weekend is sometimes we get these bright ideas, don't we? This is a great time for bright ideas, so make sure you write them down. Sometimes you can tell Alexa or tell your Google Assistant or whatever, or sometimes you just need a notepad to jot things down, but make sure any bright ideas that you jot them down. Make sure you're getting out and getting some exercise and flowers. Flowers. You need that flower power. So spend some time with nature. And remember to walk away from things that don't serve you. Okay? So, here's a message for Brenda. Brenda, it's hello from heaven. It is hello from heaven. So your lost loved ones in spirit are saying hello to you. I feel with you it's a gentleman. And I don't feel he's been in spirit that long as well. I feel a newness with his energy in spirit. So I'm getting hello from heaven. I'm getting a gentleman in spirit. And he's saying hello. Okay? Yeah, and I don't feel he's been there that long, Brenda. I'm sorry, I'm not getting any more from him, but watch for the signs. Watch for the signs, okay? If it doesn't show that you shared, Tammy, it's because you need to like the page and like the post. So if you're on Facebook and you're on Anne-Marie McCormack Psychic Medium, like the page and like the post and put a comment in it, then it should show that you've liked and shared, okay? That's sometimes the reason why you don't like and share, why it doesn't show. Okay, right, so Tammy's turn is next. Okay, Miss Tammy. Oh, Tammy, it's time to be a free spirit. So I feel like the shackles and the things that have been binding you are just about to be set free. I feel like I've got freedom. I feel like I can breathe. I feel like I can be more of my authentic self this weekend. So watch for that. Watch for feeling like, yay! Weight's been really lifted off my shoulders. I feel free. I feel like I can cope with things. So watch for that energy, Tammy, because that's the energy that I pulled for you today. So we pulled this card for you, Tammy, which is about being a free spirit, marching to the beat of your own drum, looking for the angels in the clouds, you know, or the faces in the trees and the elves in the forest and all those types of things. Make sure you connect with nature this weekend. Okay, so there's Tammy's message. And now we have a message for Jackie. Let's see what we have for Jackie. Somebody's just written any advice, got no idea who you are, because it says going through chemo. I think you're probably the same person going through chemotherapy. If you're in one of the groups, I cannot see your name. Sorry. You're going to have to put your name in. And then you can always send me a private message. Okay, Jackie. And anybody with any illness, I always say drink honey and lemon. Honey is very good for you, particularly if you can get local honey, and lemon in some hot water, because this is what I'm drinking. I'm drinking honey and lemon in hot water, and it is magical. It really does wonderful things. It really helps switch on your body's own healing system, and you have to stay positive and happy. And regardless of the illness, plenty of fresh vitamins, fresh fruit. Fresh food is the best. If it has a label that you can't pronounce anything on it, then you shouldn't be eating it. You should just be eating fresh food, cooked from scratch. That's the way that I see things. Okay, that's the way I got my health back. Okay. All right, thank you. My name is Widad. Widad. I'm sorry, I'm not sure how I'm pronouncing that. But everything fresh, everything cooked from scratch, that's what I advise. Okay, for any illness, and I always advise honey and lemon, and I'm not a doctor, I'm not giving out medical advice. Also, sit out in the sunshine. The sun and the healing rays and the vitamin D that comes from the sun is very beneficial to everybody. So I advise that everybody gets at least 15 minutes a day in sunshine, and get out there, get that sunshine on your face, okay? Get your feet walking. It's always good for you. All right, so Jackie, this is the card I got for you, which is the success card, which says, go girl, you go girl. You've got everything going your way. You can get it done. See, here's Mother Nature on this card with everything around her. So she can just command. She can just make commands. She can just say, I would like this, I would like that, I would like this, I would like that. So you've got to be in a great manifesting mode as well. So make sure that your thoughts are focused on what you want and not on what you don't want. Because when you have the success card, you should be successful at manifesting what it is that you want. So good morning, Jennifer. Okay. Right, so the next message I have here now is for Tiffany. Now, Tiffany, I feel like it's time for you. There's things that you need to get rid of in your life because you're wanting a message from Spirit. And if I look for Spirit's telling me to tell you that you have to let some things go. There's some things in your life that are just simply not working, and they're not working the way in which they're supposed to work, and they're never going to. That you keep making excuses up and you keep not wanting to change things. But Spirit says it won't happen. You can't grow, you can't move forward. It's almost like you're in a game of Monopoly and you keep getting sent to jail. And you're not passing go and you're not collecting $200. So I guess what Spirit is telling you is the definition of insanity is keep doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome. So look to see where you can change things, Tiffany, because that's what Spirit is telling me to tell you. Okay? Oh, sorry if I missed my reading. It cut out from the call. Hey, it was successful. Just replay it, Jackie. Anything you want to do is successful. Okay. Is there anything else I've got now? Donna. Let's see. Donna. We have a message from Donna. Donna, you got to get out your own way. Where are you helping prop people up? Is it you or is it somebody close to you? Because this is what I have for you, which is a Jeopardy card, which is saying that you need to get out of your own way. So, where are you enabling people to be in their own screwed up mess? Where are you holding people up, raising people up? Get out your own way, Donna. Get out of harm's way. Make sure that you are not enabling people to stay in their screwed up mess, okay? And make sure that you're not doing any kind of habit that could be in your own way, okay? So that's what I have for you, Donna. Basically, it's get out your own way. It's smell the roses, look for the signs. They're all around you. You know what you need to do. You just don't seem to want to do it. So we can, if we don't get out of our own way, things are going to come crashing down a little bit. We're going to get a little bit of bad luck if we're not careful. So open your eyes, look at what's going on around you, and do something positive about it, Donna. Okay? So somebody somewhere is pulling the wool over your eyes. You know who it is. You know it needs to stop. You need to tell them to knock that shit off. Okay? Right. Kristen liked and shared. Okay, last message for the day. Kristen. Okay, Kristen. This is the message I got for you. This is the bridge card. Okay, the bridge card is about going from one phase of life to another. So it is time to make changes, Kristen, because this is your bridge card. It's time to cross the bridge. Now, that doesn't mean that we forget everything that's gone behind us, and it doesn't mean that we cut everybody off that's from the past. It just means it's time to do something different. It's time to make those positive changes and those positive steps forward. Okay, so this is your equinox energy, as well as telling people where to knock it off and to heal yourself. It is time for you to tell people, I need to make a change for me. I need to do something positive for me. So there's your energy for this weekend, doing something positive for you. Okay, right. I'm going to let you go for now. That's the messages I've got for today. I'll be back on Monday at the same time, which is noon in the UK, which is 7 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So if you want to join me, I'd love to have you. Have a wonderful weekend. Lots of blessings. Take care now. Bye.